Alonso hasn't even walked through the doors of Stamford Bridge yet, and he's already reshaping this squad. Players who thought they had a future at Chelsea are about to get the worst phone call of their careers. Some of these names are going to shock you, some will make you angry, and one of them is a player Chelsea spent over £70 million on. Gone. Done. Finished. Stay right there. Because this is the definitive guide to who survives the Alonso era at Chelsea and who absolutely does not. Welcome back. Smash that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss a Chelsea update. Right, let's talk about what is shaping up to be the most dramatic summer transfer window in Chelsea's history under Clearlake Capital. Xavi Alonso 4-year contract officially starts July 1st, 2026. And here's the key thing. He's been given the title of manager, not head coach. That means he has more power than Pochettino, more power than Maresca, more power than Rosenior. He decides who comes in, he decides who goes out. And from what every single source close to the club is saying, he has already been making calls. He already knows exactly who he wants and who he doesn't. Before we get to the exits, and we will get to every single one, let's set the scene, because this matters. Chelsea finished 10th in the Premier League this season. 10th. No Champions League football next year. For the third time in 4 seasons under Clearlake, £1.5 billion spent, and they finished 8th. That is the brutal, undeniable reality of where this club is right now. But here's what's interesting. Sources close to the club believe Chelsea are, quote, only 3 to 4 proven signings away from competing on all fronts. 3 to 4. Alonso genuinely believes this squad has a core worth keeping. He's already identified 5 leaders: Reece James, Marc Cucurella, Moises Caicedo, Tosin Adarabioyo and Enzo Fernandez that he wants to build around. But to bring in those 3 or 4 proven players, Chelsea need to sell, and they need to sell a lot. One source put it simply, most players will informally be up for sale. Let that sink in. Starting us off at number 11, and this might be the most tactical of all the decisions, Philip Jørgensen. The Swedish goalkeeper has been fine, not spectacular, but fine. The problem, Alonso is reportedly looking to bring in a new goalkeeper this summer as a priority. That almost certainly means Jørgensen gets pushed down the pecking order or moved on entirely. £20 million spent if Alonso wants his own number 1. And all the signs suggest he does. Jørgensen's days as first choice are numbered. Number 10, Benoit Badiashile. £35 million from Monaco, and he has never nailed down a regular starting spot at Chelsea. Under Maresca, most of his football came in the Conference League. He struggled with injuries, struggled for rhythm, struggled for consistency. Multiple managers have simply not trusted him. Alonso wants competition for Levi Colwill's partner, but the Daily Mail are reporting Badiashile faces an uncertain future. Cut your losses, Chelsea. Number 9, Alejandro Garnacho. And now look, Garnacho arrived at Chelsea this season with huge excitement. Huge, but this is a player who has blown hot and cold, and the Daily Mail have specifically named him as one of those facing an uncertain future under Alonso. With Pedro Neto and Jamie Gittins both competing on the wings, and Chelsea potentially adding more wide options, Garnacho may simply not fit the system Alonso wants to build. At his age, he needs regular football, and he might not get it at Stamford Bridge. Number 8, Liam Delap. £30 million from Ipswich Town just last summer. And I know what you're thinking. Surely not. He's young. He has potential. Chelsea just bought him. But here's the cold truth. Just 6 goals in his first Chelsea season. João Pedro has completely outshone him. And with Emmanuel Emega and Dastan Satpaev already signed for next season, Delap is going to be 4th choice at striker. Everton and Manchester United are both linked with a move. Alonso is reportedly set to sanction his departure. Don't be surprised if he's gone. Number 7, Andre Santos. This is one that doesn't make as many headlines, but it should. The Brazilian has never truly broken into the Chelsea first team, despite being at the club for years. Loan spells away haven't convinced the club he's part of the long-term plan, with Alonso wanting to reshape the midfield completely at potentially bringing in Kobbie Mainoo, Carlos Baleba, Adam Wharton. Santos looks surplus to requirements. Another one heading for the exit. Number 6, and here's where it starts to get really interesting, Marc Cucurella. Now, Alonso actually likes Cucurella. He's named him as one of his 5 leaders at the club. But here's the thing, Chelsea are reportedly planning to sell him regardless. Atletico Madrid want him. The club knows his contract runs out in 2028, meaning this summer is peak selling time. Reports suggest Cucurella himself is willing to go. This isn't about Alonso pushing him out. This is Chelsea's financial reality forcing their hand, even when the new manager wants to keep him. That tells you everything about the situation this club is in. Number 5, Nicholas Jackson. And look, credit where it's due. Jackson has had his moments, but with João Pedro, Delap, Emega and potentially Igor Thiago all at the club, Jackson is in serious danger of being squeezed out. Reports have directly linked him with an exit this summer. Alonso wants his strikers to be clinical, high-pressing, technically reliable. Whether Jackson fits that profile at the level Alonso demands is a serious question. If a decent bid comes in, Chelsea will listen. Number 4, Romeo Lavia, £53 million from Southampton. And it's just been one long, painful injury saga. He has barely played for this football club since arriving. At 22, he should be a cornerstone of Chelsea's midfield rebuild. But right now, he is an expensive, injury-prone risk. Alonso is going to completely restructure how Chelsea play in midfield. And he needs certainty, not gambles. Sources close to the club indicate the midfield area is being restructured. Lavia's future is genuinely in doubt. Number 3, are you ready for this? Enzo Fernandez, £107 million, the most expensive signing in Premier League history. And Real Madrid want him back. Florentino Perez personally wants the Argentina international to fill the Kroos Modric void in their midfield. Chelsea insiders say they won't be forced to sell. But here's the problem. Chelsea have no Champions League football next year. Their players are going to lose up to £2 million each in lost UCL bonuses. And if Real Madrid come to the table with serious money for a player who cost over £100 million, that conversation gets very, very complicated. Alonso has named him as a leader, but money talks. Don't write this one off. Number 2, João Pedro. This is the one that really hurts because the lad has been Chelsea's absolute standout player this season. Top scorer, Club World Cup winner, the one bright light in a dismal campaign, but Barcelona want him badly. They want him as Robert Lewandowski's replacement. His agent is ready to tell Chelsea that Barcelona are deadly serious, with a fee potentially hitting €100 million. Alonso has been asked directly about his future and has been deliberately evasive. Chelsea say they won't be forced to sell. But when Barcelona are offering 9 figures and you're not in the Champions League, I'll let you work that one out. And at number 1, the most painful transfer story of the entire Clear Lake era, Wesley Fofana, £70 million from Leicester City in 2022. And I don't even want to have to say this, but Chelsea are ready to sell him this summer. Reports from Matt Law at The Telegraph and multiple sources confirm Chelsea would love to sell Fofana. Alonso demands consistency, mental strength, reliability in his defensive unit. Fofana, through no real fault of his own, has been unable to provide any of that due to devastating, career-threatening injuries. Chelsea know they will take a massive, massive financial hit, but keeping a player on huge wages who can't be counted on, that's not the Xavi Alonso way. Fofana deserves better than this ending, but this is professional football. It's brutal. Now, I'm not leaving you on a downer, because for every player going out the door, there is a replacement being lined up, and the names are exciting. Kobbie Mainoo from Man United, Alonso's reported dream signing, though United won't make it easy. Maxi Araujo from Sporting CP, a direct battle with Man United for his signature. Igor Thiago from Brentford. Alonso has apparently personally requested him, a new goalkeeper, a new centre-back to partner Colwill. And remember, Giovanni Quenda and Emmanuel Emega are already signed and ready to come in. Chelsea insiders believe they are 3 to 4 proven signings away from being genuine title contenders. And with Alonso calling the shots on transfers for the first time, that might actually be true. So there it is, the brutality of football at the highest level. Players who cost hundreds of millions of pounds moved on without sentiment. That's the Xavi Alonso way. He showed it at Leverkusen when he cleared out half a squad to build a title-winning machine. Chelsea fans trust the process. He failed at Real Madrid, yes, but that failure was about ego and politics. At Chelsea, he has full control, and that is a completely different story. Like the video if you enjoyed it. It genuinely helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.